A pleasant day, everyone. Today, I will be presenting to you our research output entitled KIDI Technology, a New Perspective in Rice Production. I am Jason Enheroche, a faculty of Compostela Valley State College, and with my co-author, Dr. Graciela L. Caballero, a faculty of Davao del Sur State College. This is my outline of presentation. For the introduction, rice, or Oryza sativa, is a vital staple food crop in more than 60% of the world, and around 430 million metric tons of rice were consumed worldwide. In 2019, the volume of palay produced in the Philippines amounted to approximately 18.9 million metric tons. And for the province of Compostela Valley, we have 32,871 metric tons of production. Moreover, too much synthetic fertilizer application makes the soil acidic and unproductive. Thus, the introduction of organic fertilizer helps minimize the productivity loss of soil. The Department of Agriculture encourages the farmers on the proper use of inputs, such as fertilizers, because most farmers are highly reliant on heavy application of synthetic fertilizers. On the other hand, KIDI foliar fertilizer is an organic foliar fertilizer derived from the drippings of Kappa ficus alvarizelle, a variety of seaweed. It was developed by the Southern Philippines Agribusiness and Marine and Aquatic School of Technology, SPAMAS, named Kappa ficus drippings or KIDI foliar fertilizer. KIDI contains nutrients that contribute to soil fertility, including nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, calcium, magnesium, copper, zinc, iron, and manganese. Hence, the study was conducted to determine the effects of the different traits of synthetic fertilizer supplemented with Kappa ficus drippings foliar fertilizer on the growth and yield performance of rice, and also to determine the economic analysis of different rates of synthetic fertilizer supplemented with Kappa ficus drippings. For the methodology, the location of the study is at Barangay Mangayon, Compostela, Davao de Oro. It was conducted last July to December 2019. The experimental design is Randomized Complete Block Design, RCBD, with 4 replications, and the experimental plot 4 by 4 meters. The treatments were as follows. T1, control, 100% synthetic fertilizer. T2, 90% synthetic fertilizer plus weekly KIDI application. T3, 80% synthetic fertilizer plus weekly KIDI application. T4, 70% synthetic fertilizer plus weekly KIDI application. T5, 60% synthetic fertilizer plus weekly KIDI application. Lastly, T6, 50% synthetic fertilizer plus weekly KIDI application. These are the series of methods conducted in the research. First is the soil collection and analysis. Next, plant preparation, seedling preparation and transplanting, treatment application, water management, fertilizer and pest management, harvesting and yield data collection, and lastly, the data analysis. The following are the data collected. 1. Plant height. 2. Plant leaf color index. Next, total number of tillers and productive tillers. Next, yield and yield components. And last, the economic analysis. For the results, the plant height, There is no significant differences among treatment means in all 5 data gatherings. Despite the lesser rate of synthetic fertilizer, rice plants treated with 50% to 90% synthetic fertilizer plus KIDI were able to get almost the same plant height of 100% or the control, and some results were even better. For the leaf color index, there is no significant difference in the leaf color index of rice in all 5 data gathering periods. For the productive tillers, still, there is no significant differences among treatment means of the total number of tillers per hill and productive tillers. For the yield components, for the field grains per panicle, no significant differences. It ranges from 118.85 to 123.63. For unfilled grains per panicle, no significant difference, ranging from 22.99 to 24.41. For the weight of 1,000 seeds, not significant, ranges from 33.96 grams to 33.48. For the average yield of 1 meter squared in grams, the highest average yield were noted in rice treated with 100% synthetic fertilizer of 612.25 grams, but comparable to 90% synthetic fertilizer plus KIDI and 80% synthetic fertilizer plus KIDI with 599.25 grams and 589.75 grams respectively. For the economic analysis, rice treated with 70% synthetic fertilizer plus KIDI got the highest return of production cost of 144.92%. Now, for the conclusion, first, application of KIDI foliar fertilizer demonstrated positive effects on rice plant growth performance, particularly on the plant height, the leaf color index, and the number of tillers and productive tillers per hill. Second, the application of KIDI foliar fertilizer positively influenced the rice yield. Third, the utilization of foliar fertilizer increases the return of production cost. For the recommendation, conduct further field demonstration trials in the nearby rice-producing municipalities of Davao de Oro and the region. Second, to study on the effects of KIDI foliar fertilizer on the major insect pests and diseases of rice. For the acknowledgement, we would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to the Commission on Higher Education, Dare to Research Grant, to the Mangayon Elementary School Demo Farm, and to CVSC Agriculture faculty and students. That would be all. Thank you very much and have a great day.